Good morning, you guys. This is Riley here with Learn With Me, and this is gonna be a video where I just kind of show you. It might be a quick video, it might be a long video. I don't know what I'm doing necessarily at the forefront of this, but one thing I want to kind of emphasize to you is that, I wanted to show you guys some of the things I kind of do in the winter and stuff like that, and just kind of get some more chit chat and just kind of just make the most utilization of being outside and being in the winter, because like I've told you guys before, I love being out here. So this is just me being in the middle of my element. And so I was going to do some more informational videos, because I still have some back footage of like some videos in regards to variegated oregano and tropical milkweed that I'm going to definitely do more videos about and tell you about. But right now I'm just going to kind of tell you what I do in the morning as I'm getting my family ready for the day, getting myself ready for the day, and just some of the quick ways that I can kind of get into the garden. So let's get to it. So yeah, we're back in the garden. Appreciate you guys taking time here. Just want to wish you guys a happy holidays, because the next video is going to be after Christmas. But depending on whether you celebrate Christmas or any other religion, I want to just make sure to, wish you guys a good time. But one thing that I like to do is just it just recently rained and stuff like that. So one of the things that I'm doing this morning is I'm going to go around and collect some rainwater and I want to get some exercise in this morning. So I'm going to kind of run around, and I'm not going to lie, it's anywhere between 25 and 45 degrees. I know that's a terribly rough estimate, but I want to go about just, trying to keep warm. And one of the things that I'm going to do is just kind of run around and just kind of collect some rainwater, but also, emphasize running, because I want to get some exercise in. And it's like, when it comes to exercise, one thing I want to emphasize to you guys as well is that, exercise is more about getting into a routine. And in that regard, so if I can get into a routine, sometimes I come out here and do yoga. Sometimes I get out here and just, I'm just kind of running around. I just kind of, as I was getting my family ready for everything, I just kind of thought to myself, man, this would be a great time to do some sprints back and forth. And even though it's like, as soon as I got into it, like I said, it recently rained and the frost doesn't help. The ground is really wet and just mushy and stuff like that. So I was like, I saw all the water around, and I was like, you know what, why don't I repurpose this water and just utilize it for that means? And so that's what I'm doing. All right, so we're in the greenhouse right now. As you can see, everything is practically decimated. It is destroyed at this point. That being said, I do still have some beets here. I have a fig tree that I hope is still alive. I have a sage plant that needed some water and stuff like that, but it's even surviving this type of weather. But yeah, I really have a lot going on here, and I even have what I consider a sorrel here. I think I'm growing. It's a French sorrel. Bill, you are always good about identifying the plants I have in my garden, so definitely chime in here whenever you're ready. But yeah, I'm gonna go around here just running around, just throwing some stuff into the garden, throwing some stuff into my into these bins, going around watering different things. Like right here, grab some more rainwater, because trying to save myself some time on this type of stuff, but at the same time, trying to stay on top of just different things in here. And one of the things that I'm gonna do is grab one of these. And like I said before, you guys, I've had multiple people ask to address this with me, where they said you need to, ooh, that's some trash. Whew. But where they've asked me about this. Yes, I know that I need to go ahead and break this stuff down. It's in my compost bin, but like I told you, I'm a busy guy, and that doesn't make me important or anything. That just makes me, I don't know, pick a word, lazy, inefficient, insufficient, just a number of topics that do not pertain to me being any type of, but anything that relates to me not being necessarily properly adequate when it comes to gardening. But when it comes to this type of stuff, I am trying to get as far into the process as I can. And I would like to break some stuff down, but as you can see, I take pleasure in just being able to move forward in it. And if I really did this, like got to a point where I told myself, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and break this down, do all this stuff, it would probably take me the better part of an hour. And I'm not saying I don't have an hour in my day. I just don't think I have an efficient process about me, especially in this time of year when it's as cold as it is when I have a lot of stuff going on. You know, you got family coming in town, you got a lot of stuff going on. Like, I just don't think I would properly utilize that hour in the ways that I could. But, you know, I'm gonna make time to cut it down. But one reason that you guys might know that I don't really make time for it now is that, you know, if I was really getting into the garden right now, I would go, yes, let's go ahead and get into the garden, let's start growing different things. But I'm a bit far off from having a winter garden, and I've always wanted to have a winter garden because, you know, I'm all over the place. But right now, when I get some free time, I'm gonna take time and cut things back, trim things down, coming in through here, breaking stuff down with my shovel and stuff like that, and we'll simply go from there. But yeah, that's that being said, I'm not mad at anyone. I'm not like calling anyone out. I'm just saying that this is the reason why I'm doing the things that I'm doing. But that being said, I do appreciate you guys' insight, because I ask you guys for this feedback, and you guys are making me a better gardener. I'm doing my own research, but you guys are like holding me to the fire. Listen to me being dramatic here, but you guys holding me to the fire is what's keeping me making this quality content and improving my garden. And if you guys have anything you guys want me to do or look into, feel free to keep it up. Like, I only become better through you guys. So yeah, just wanted to take a moment to kind of show off my garden in that regard. Well, not my garden, but my compost in that regard. But yeah, let's get back to it. All right, so here I'm just emptying out more of my like seeding trays. Some of the stuff here is trash, some of it isn't, but you know, just taking time in the garden. You know, like I told you, I'm running around here trying to utilize the cold air because I love being out here. That being said, I'm coming out here, I am like getting rid of certain trashes, certain things going on here, and you know, just being able to, you know, clean up the garden and just take advantage of certain aspects. It's just something that I seek, you know, different types of happiness in that regard of. So just kind of going around and doing that. And, you know, that's one of the things that makes gardening so great, is that you being able to take control and do it at your own rate and doing it at your own pace and stuff like that. So like I said, I'm running around here, seeing a bunch of weeds, just throwing them, just grabbing them. My hands are cold. I think I'm gonna stop that. That was a terrible idea. But you know what? It's for nature. It's like they say, you gotta sacrifice for fashion. No one says that probably, but you know, I'm saying that right now. But yeah, oh, some more compostable material. But yeah, really just taking some time to get in the garden and really just, you know, go around collecting different things and just making sure to properly address certain things in my garden. And this brings us to this wonder right here. This is a kid pool that I have for my son. I'm taking it over here, taking water out of it, and definitely adding it to different things. As you can see, like from one of my previous videos, I've definitely added some compost to the different things right here. Like there's some compost in here that, even though I need to mix it, I just wanted to separate it out and go ahead and just separate it out whenever I had the ability to do so. But back to the kiddie pool. As you can see, I'm all over the place as always. I am taking advantage of the fact that I got a bunch of rainwater and I'm using it to water my plants. And one of those plants in particular is this radish plant that I went ahead and harvested because I harvested and then posted online, you know, what should I do about it? And one of the suggestions was that, like, this plant, since it's being hardy, that I should go ahead and replant it back in the ground and, you know, utilize it in regard to letting it go to seed. You know, one of the important things about letting plants go to seed is that, you know, they're giving that type of instruction to their seeds to tell them, like, hey, this plant, like, these are the conditions for this area. this is how we can be more successful this year. So once it goes to seed, I'm gonna go ahead and like save some of them and replant the other ones, and you know, see if I can get a decent radish harvest sometime soon. And that's one thing that's cool about this process, is that being able to go out here, do that type of stuff, being able to make my own like cultivars in that regard, but also like looking at these type of things and just being able to really just get out there and just do my own experimentation, and you know, being able to reach out into this community and really ask people like for help and their advice on the matter. And you know, I really appreciate you guys for being able to help me out in that regard. So I want to just take the moment to thank you guys, because like this year a lot of things didn't go necessarily my way, but a lot of good things, good new things started out, and I'm definitely thankful for you guys. Here's another example of another plant that I'm kind of taking care of. You know, like I told you, don't give yourself necessarily strict guidelines. I mean, there's some things that you might necessarily need to do, but like this is my tropical milkweed plant, which looks like it's showing some life somewhat. And I don't know if it's gonna come back or not, but I believe I've read about it, and I'm probably gonna do a video about it in case I haven't done it yet, about this plant. And you know, I got this plant from a person that was selling it at a farmer's market necessarily, and I just love this farmer's market just for the sheer fact that they do have like one random person that sells like 1 or 2 plants that no one's ever heard of. And you know, that's like a beautiful thing about community in that regard. So I am definitely going to look into it in that regard. Crazy. Still got some what's it called, let's see, yeah, still got some aphids on there, but you know, what can you do? But yeah, gonna definitely go about trying to see if I can keep that planted in there. But you know what, getting some time in the garden, even no matter how little time it is, it's just something to be appreciated about this whole process. So I'm gonna since I've replanted it, gonna grab it, gonna go ahead and take it into the greenhouse and we'll just go from there. You know, if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't work out, oh well, we gave it our best shot. It should work out. I mean, it's a local cultivar, so yeah, gonna just give it our best shot in that regard. And you know, been meaning to plant this, or at least get it more into some type of groundwork in that regard. But you know what, better late than never. Don't know what this is, but you know what, let's go ahead and see if we can add that in there. Maybe this will come back as well. Oh well, that'll wrap it up, you guys. As always, you guys, appreciate you sticking around, appreciate you guys tuning in. If you guys have any advice, feel free, if you know me personally, feel free to tell me next time I see you. I do appreciate that feedback and stuff as well. If you guys have any suggestions or anything that you guys don't know me, like as far as like we're in a day-to-day life in that regard, feel free to leave it in the comments. Again, I would like to apologize if it seems like I'm taking a while to get to my comments. I really am not trying to necessarily avoid anything. It's just, even sometimes I'll try to oh gosh, sometimes I'll try to respond to some comments faster than others if they're easier, but like I really try to take time. I don't really have anybody really helping me on this channel, and I really like to keep it that way, just trying to keep it personal. And so I really do want to take the time to respond to each of your feedback and different things like that, because you guys have some really valuable insights. And I really recently even gotten some people posting videos of things that they found that based off of different inquiries I've made into the video. So appreciate you guys. And like, again, you guys have a happy holidays. Share the video for support. And even if you guys don't like have any real reasons in, or anybody else in there, if you happen to know somebody that's like a master gardener or anything that has advice, I am more than open to it. But yeah, you guys have an awesome holiday season, and you guys try to stay warm, because I'm definitely enjoying myself out here. But yeah, I could definitely be warmer. So you guys have an awesome day.